Right. This is my lovely audience for my speech class. Say hello, everyone. Say hello.
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 I can't see Hannah.
Wait, her camera's gonna come back on in a minute. There, okay, her camera's back on. Alright, we're ready to start. Alright. My persuasive speech topic is marriage equality and why it should be legal. Alright. So first I'm going to talk about the civil rights aspect of marriage equality, how America is behind many other countries in this aspect, and then I'm going to discuss what we can do to improve this, what we can do to make it happen for our fellow people, and what people who disagree, what they can do about it, how they can feel, something that they can do to make themselves feel better. Alright, now, I'm going to open up with a quote. It's one of my favorite quotes, actually. It is by Pastor Martin Niemöller. He was a German pastor during World War II, so he had a lot of experience with seeing what happened when people didn't stand up for each other. And this quote just really sticks with me as being one of the best quotes that I've heard about equality, period. So, here it goes. First, they came for the communist, and I did not speak out because I was not a communist. Then they came for the socialist, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionist, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak out for me. That is a really deep and moving sentiment that I think everyone can just think of in their minds and relate to that in a way. If we just stand idly by and let all these terrible, tragic things happen to these other people, what's to stop it from happening to us? Nothing at all. And that's where the civil rights come in on this issue. You know, it's a basic human right to be able to marry the one you love and be happy. It's in the American Constitution, you know. We have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And for many, the pursuit to happiness is being denied to them because people don't want to recognize gay marriage. It's a sad situation, if you think about it. It's kind of how the Nazis started the Holocaust. They started taking away rights bit by bit. I'm not saying that that's going to happen to the homosexuals or the gay community, but, I mean, think about it. If they say we can't get married, what's to make them say we can't adopt kids or can't be in a relationship? There are many countries like that right now. And that segues into my other thing, that America is extremely behind when it comes to first world countries. When it comes to first world countries, there are so many, like Canada already has marriage equality. France, Great Britain, Finland, Norway, the list goes on and on. Pretty much every country in the European Union has it already. And America needs to take that lead. America needs to take that example that, you know, it's all right. We can get married. We can have those rights. And so what can we do about this issue? What can anyone, straight, gay, whatever, do about this issue? Well, you can speak out for it. You can speak out against hate. You can be supportive of the cause. You can tell your friends, hey, there's this problem going on and we need to do what we can to solve it. Vote for it. There's all these propositions and laws being passed for it in all these different states, and people are voting on the issue. And if they're not voting on the issue, their congressmen are voting on it, or their state senate. Be heard. Make a protest. Stand up and say, we will not stand for these people to be treated like second-class citizens anymore. Stand up and say it is right. And they should be happy. They should have the chance to be happy just like everyone else. And vote against hate. There are plenty of laws that are putting people in these chains almost as if they're slaves or second-class citizens being treated horribly wrong. For example, the anti-gay law in Tennessee prohibits teachers from teaching anything that has the slight mention of a homosexual in history class, or any subject for that matter. So we lose out on a lot of good history that way because, believe it or not, a lot of homosexuals have shaped and formed history. Now, if you disagree on gay marriage, that's fine. Not everyone has to believe in it. But you don't have to go to one. You don't have to get one. No one's going to force you to go or force you to get one. So it's not going to directly affect you. And now this is something that I found very moving. This was an excuse written by a 4th grader as to why gay people should be able to get married. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's quite long, but I will give you just the basics of what he had to say. Keep in mind, this was a 4th grader. If a 4th grader can have an open mind like this, why can't adults? He says why gay people should be able to get married is, you can't stop adults from getting married because they're grown. And it doesn't matter if it creeps you out. Just get over it. It's amazing to me, like absolutely amazing to me that a 4th grader had that mindset. It's just brilliant. He's gonna be one smart kid when he grows up, that's for sure. Now, in conclusion to this whole argument that I've been spieling on about, I want to be able to marry the man I love someday, and I have plenty of other friends who are gay, and I want to see them be able to be married to the person who makes them happy. That's life. That's life's goal for most people, is to be with the person you love the most and to be happy. And how can we be happy if we don't even have that basic human right that's allowed to everyone else but us? It's not fair. It's not right, and it needs to change. So, just let in the love and leave out the hate. Just everyone be supportive, keep an open mind. And just because gay people are getting married doesn't mean it's going to have a direct effect upon you. So, as I said, it's a basic civil right. America's behind and we need to get caught up to speed. And if you disagree with it, I'm sorry, but you need to get over it. I know that sounds harsh, but you wouldn't like it if we were going around telling you that you couldn't get married to the person you love. So, it's kind of something you have to hear that's pretty harsh. And just let the love in. Alright, thank you. Y'all have a great night.